The pandemic is over, the U.S. is willing to go to war with China, and President Joe Biden may not run for re-election in 2024. These and other revelations were made during an episode of 60 Minutes on Sunday. Scott Pelley interviewed President Biden for the segment. A portion of the interview was shot at the Detroit Auto Show, where the president gave his pandemic proclamation.
The pandemic is over. We still have a problem with COVID. We're still doing a lot of work on it. But the pandemic is over.
A pandemic is defined as an epidemic of disease or other health condition that occurs over a widespread area and usually affects a sizable part of the population. So is the pandemic over? COVID numbers are down dramatically from their global peak in January, but there are still thousands of new cases detected every day. And in some countries, overall case numbers are on the rise again. The CDC eased many of its COVID-related restrictions, but hasn't declared the pandemic over. If it is, though, as the president said, what does that mean for his executive order forgiving student loan debt? The order was based on the premise the COVID pandemic was an ongoing national emergency. If the pandemic is over, there's no national emergency, so it's unclear how the executive order will apply moving forward. Biden also muddied the waters a bit on how the U.S. would respond if China invaded Taiwan.
So unlike Ukraine, to be clear, sir, U.S. forces, U.S. men and women would defend Taiwan in the event of a Chinese invasion.
Yes.
A White House spokesperson was quick to walk back the president's statement, saying the official U.S. policy regarding Taiwan has not changed, and the U.S. would not officially say whether American troops would defend Taiwan. But perhaps the most impactful revelation from the 60 Minutes interview is the fact President Biden doesn't know if he'll run for re-election. Biden blamed election rules for why he hasn't officially announced a re-election campaign and was non-committal about running again when pressed by Pelley.
My intention, as I said to begin with, is that I would run again, but it's just an intention. But is it a firm decision that I run again? That remains to be seen.